Welcome to the VIP section.
Stash. In the stash, because I'm telling you, it's looking like you could do an album for the bitches, because you just freaked it on some hood shit. The comments was crazy.
Produced that. Right. So check it. Me and Sparks got that beat from Ted. I think Sparks had got it from Ted. I don't know who got it, but we ended up with the CD in the hotel one night. Me and Sparks. He started writing his verse. I started writing the verse. The next morning we go to the
like that since I was a kid anyway. But damn,
that's what I'm saying. People want to see that.
Damn, we do want to see that.
People want to see that.
Crazy story.
We do want to see that.
That's what I'm saying, yo, Mace. Every time, man, even with this is like the 4th time he's coming.
He's in the building.
Yo. Right over left, baby. Let's go, New York. What's the deal, kid? Word.
Yes, sir. It's up tonight. It's lit.
Yeah. Yes. Energy God is here.
That's a good tonight. Yes.
Boy, what's the vibes? Let's go.
Good vibes tonight. Good. Okay, Carl, listen. First of all, I want to thank you for pulling up. You know,
appreciate you.
You accomplished a lot coming out of the Bronx, and on this platform, I don't know if you watched the other interviews, but we trying to reach out to the people that we felt that killed on more than one level. Because a lot of these guys don't understand. They think they nice, you know, because they killed in the streets. But if you can, that NCAA level and that professional level is another level. You
Tell him, boy, talk to him one time.
It's another level. So that's why we felt that you was perfect. Because another reason also was I also felt like, because we also trying to, the reason these interviews mainly are for 20 years down the line to stay on YouTube so niggas never forget who y'all were.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So that's the main reasons why we want to. And you know what I'm saying? So we can keep it monetized. I found out how to get past all that bullshit. They count the seconds. You know, I like that. But anyway, what I didn't like, Carl, is that I felt like your name should come up more.
Appreciate that. Thank you, man.
I felt like your name should come up more in the mix of the killers. You feel me?
Thank you. Yeah.
We're going to get to that.
I do.
No,
I appreciate
but we're going to get to that. Yeah, definitely. We're going to get to that. But let's start from the bottom. Carl, when did everything start? Not with basketball right now. I want to start, because you're from the Bronx, right?
100%. Bronxdale Projects. 100%. By hybrid, baby.
And before we even start this, I got to say, you was the nigga on, sorry, we talked about this. You was the brother that was on ESPN. You was the brother that was on ESPN. Every time he was at the foul line or made a shot, you was doing this. Facts, huh?
Man, salute the Lord, baby. Salute the Lord. You side. Salute to y'all. Yo, 100%.
No, I gotta say. Yes, facts. But I gotta say, to be in Pittsburgh, to be in just another state, period, and at those times, repping where you was from 24/7 like you did, I felt like it was big for the culture.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what it was for. That's what it was for.
I felt
it was for everybody and for the whole culture, because that BX connect around the whole globe. And if they look where that X marks the spot, we sending love outside of that globe. It's like a beacon of love. And we start originality. So that original life and that original love, from hip hop to trendsetter, from fashion to anything, we appreciate and we love people. So we always want people to feel connected to somebody else that believes in the same thing you think about and you believe in. Those qualities and love and respect and manners, all of those go into being a good person. And that's what we trying to teach these kids, and that's what we should believe in as people.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, Carl, growing up in the Bronx, let's start from there. How was that growing up in the Bronx? And what was life like for Carl growing up in the Bronx. I'm talking about when you jumped off the porch, even before you jumped in the porch. I want to start from there, Carl.
And let them know exactly what part of the Bronx.
Yeah. Yeah, what part of the Bronx are you from? That's a good one,
I'm from Soundview area of the Bronx. I'm from Soundview area, like Soundview, the Bronx. I'm from Bronxdale Projects. Second section of Rent Building.
New York to the hub.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
so how was it growing up over there? Because we already know over there and those times, it was really, really, really dangerous.
It was dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Okay.
Talking about
how was
shots and everything.
Yeah, so how was it growing up there, you know, as a kid? And, you know, how did you move around? And when did you jump off the porch? Let's start from there.
I was real young, man. My mom's was taking me different places with her as a young kid. And I was the youngest, you know, in the house at the time. I had an older sister and older brother in the crib. But I have other older brothers and sisters too. But man, when I think about like growing up in those projects, I think about, you know, the crack era. My mom was addicted to drugs for a little while and then she got off. But, you know, sometime and during those times and those periods where things can be very chaotic, and she comes in, you know, sporadically and just, you never know. And you have to deal with that as a kid and still see your mother and still endure that, but still appreciate it. But that's your family. That's your mother. You don't disrespect. You don't do anything. If anything, you're going to try to help. So in those cases, I wasn't the only one going through that. You know, so we would build like a little community together with certain people, and we would talk about certain things and share certain things. You know what I mean? And then not make each other feel weak about it. Get what I'm saying? We made each other feel strong about like being honest and open, because it was a straight outlet. Because champ and the crib, you know, you understand this. And in the house, people were getting hurt, people were getting sexually assaulted or just period assaulted, people are getting just verbally assaulted, or, you know, there's things going on that other people don't know and don't want to speak about. But this is what builds somebody. It makes their iron stronger. You get what I'm saying? It makes their armor stronger. You can't tell some of these people outside when you go outside the world. Now, when these people are 30 and 40 years old or 20 something now, you can't tell them they're weak or anything. They overcame and mastered how to really maneuver around those difficult times that they was faced with in the household. So we had to bring that outside. So we always like building that community. So that outlet, I had to expand that outlet for myself. When I was younger, you know, I'm with from 9 years old. I'm seeing stuff way different than everybody else, but I can't speak about it because that's how we taught in my household and my family and different people, you know. Right. So we don't think like other people. We can't react the same way. We're taught how to respect ourselves and carry ourselves in the best way, because what I tell people every day, the way when you leave that house, you represent yourself and your family every day. So the way you carry yourself, and there's people watching every day, and they're going to be judging you, and you don't even realize it. They're going to be judging you and sizing you up, seeing how you are, seeing how you carry yourself, looking at weaknesses, seeing what you like and what you don't like. These are all the things we got to peep in New York. But you got to do this real fast when you come out the house. So at 8, 9 years old, we walked in a free lunch and all that together, and breakfast and all that. We all got each other's back because we done built that trust. So it don't matter what part of direction we going, if we leave outside that projects, we a group, we good. It don't matter.
Give him a bomb for that, Tone. He breaking it down tonight. I feel it. It's a goodie tonight. Goodie. All right. Okay, so walking out, like you said, the projects at 9, 10 years old. Because you know a lot of kids, you know, there's so many paths to go through.
It's a fact.
I need to know how it all led up to you getting to Pittsburgh, playing against Jason fucking Kidd in the Olympics. Bro, come on.
I appreciate you seeing that and understanding and appreciating that, because that's huge. I just talked about free lunches. I just talked about community.
No, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know when you walked out of, from what you just told me. I need to know how when you walked out at 9, like you just said, when y'all left and y'all was together, y'all was good. But what was running through Carl's mind to get to where you got to?
I can't be like everybody else. That was my thing. I never wanted to be like anybody else. I understood that they had a whole type of different freedom than I had. They could stay out and break day, a.k.a. stay out all night. They can break day, chill on the benches. They can relax. They can do whatever, smoke weed if they want, drink if they want. I had a goal. I had a purpose. Like, I set my mind after my uncle died when I was younger. And that was just like, it was so staggering, and it was so frustrating just to see one of my favorite people in my family being taken away because he cared about me and he was shaping me in a different way than he was. You get me? He was a different type of person. So with that said, I tried to steer everybody else away from the streets as a leader. So when they were saying this, that's what made me more, where people paid attention to me more, because they start seeing, and you know how people in the hood, in the community, they'll talk to you, yo, stay away, stop doing this, stay away from this person. You know you don't need to do that. You know you're not. You get me? Yeah, I'm going to pay attention now, because you know what? This is making me look bad. It's messing up all my representation. I was believing in the brand. I was believing in the business. And I wanted to market myself to the older guys that played basketball across the street in Rosedale Park, like Master Rob and those guys. And I wanted to be able to get run. You get what I'm saying? I'm seeing Chauncey Billups, Shamgar Wells. I'm seeing Jay-Z. I'm seeing all these Speedy Williams. I'm seeing all type of people playing, coming in my park. And I'm just like,
hey, wait,
yo, I need
this is at like 9, 10, 11 years old?
I'm like, no, they was been there 9, 10 years old. They was already there. I started playing later. I started playing basketball at like 13. Like,
wow.
This how real life got. People was
okay. So wait, hold on. Let's not.
I was there. So anyway,
okay, but let's not get.
I'm trying to bring you to the movie. How I started getting popping.
I wanna stay at the 9 years old.
Okay.
9 to 13. I want to stay before we get to the basketball. Because I'm discovering that you touched the basketball at 13?
Yeah, like the first time I really touched it was my mom's like blessed me with the little American ball, the red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah, joint. That's where it starts.
The little small joint world from little stationery stores that do everything, fix your tire, blow your joint up, whatever you want. Like teddy bears, they got everything in there. I was in that joint right there, and I asked for a ball because I seen people playing night ball. I needed in. I seen them having fun, doing their thing, passing the ball, sharing the ball. What some of these kids don't understand. These people were passing the ball to each other, doing different moves called finger rolls and everything. I didn't know what a finger roll was. I never heard of a finger roll. I was trying to learn my rules and everything. So I say all that to say this. When it was time and she gave me that ball, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of us struggling. This might be my way out. Because baseball and everything else isn't going to help. And I seen my mom's on drugs. I said, you know what? I can't do it no more. We need to work. I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to do any of this stuff. I need to get in front of these guys so I can start playing and start getting on these teams like Team Posse, the Regulators, you know, Flavor Unit maybe, and get in Rucker Park and get known and stuff like that. This is what I'm thinking at that age, though. So at that age, I got to like 10 now, 10 years old. Now I'm working out. I'm trying to do something by myself. I'm throwing the ball up like this, looking like Jerry West. I'm out there by myself. Nobody ever showed me nothing. Like,
that's crazy.
So I'm shoveling snow, Jack. I ain't have no jacket, no nothing. I had nothing, like nothing. So I'm out there shoveling, doing that. I'm doing all this other stuff. So I got good. 11, 12. Now I'm like 6th grade. Oh, it's showtime. All of a sudden, now I'm cooking. Now I got a handle. I'm watching White Man Can't Jump. I'm watching Above the Rim and all that. You gotta knock it off. I'm doing it. Hey, I'm out there screaming. I'm about to take it to your face. I'm about to screaming that shit. I'm about to take it to your face. I'm about to fuck out. Like, yo.
So you taught yourself how to play basketball?
100%. Nobody.
Wow, that's crazy.
I ain't kidding nothing about you back then, son. Like, the vibes was, look, you know those movies back then? and they watch it walking back. A guy might come walking. Yo, I didn't believe in none of that. When the guy come walking past and the coach come and stop in your park and look at your joint, and he's like, "Yeah, hey, son, what do you do?" I'm like, "I'm playing ball." What you mean? I heard about the rapist dudes coming through. So, yo, what you talking about? I play ball.
Yeah.
Now I'm a coach at this and this place. I'm Coach Chick. That's a Hall of Fame coach. I'll be right back. The Broncos, pardon me, family. Ray Money, pardon me. I'm like,
Big
look at
facts.
the name. Sorry about that. Yo, I'll be right back, my brother. Always love Herb. That's my brother. 100%.
100%.
I don't care what nobody say. I love Herb. He threw me my alley-oop to him wide. I caught that joint back. And we was young, too. I didn't even get to 19. Herb did it.
This is a goodie today.
Yeah, Broncos, baby, all out. Sullivan College. Herb, baby, I'll be right back. Team Posse, knock it off. Yo, back to live action.
Nah.
I was really like at that age, and when I got to IS 116 with Drag On and my different people, we playing for the IS 116.
I was gonna say that. That's why I wanted you to start the 9, because I did some research on you. Drag is your main dude.
That's my brother. I appreciate him. I appreciate my brother 100%. Watched them. We understood the same struggles with our peoples. Like, I watched them battle with a speech impediment. I watched them get through stuff. We helped each other. Like, I helped them in school. We was like, we played on a team. We started the team when the team wasn't even, like, there was no team. Like, and then till,
wait,
like,
Drag
we got
plays ball?
Yeah, he can play some ball and the bow leg and shit. He got the bow leg.
Drag on.
Drag got some shit, boy. He got some shit. And yo, respect the Drag. Salute, Bronx there, always love. But yo, Drag, man, he sparked like me believing in myself more. I'm watching a dude that we were supposed to rap in a talent show together in IS 116, and I punked out. I did some punk. I wrote a whole rhyme. I'm the lyrical mass murderess. You heard of this? I'm off the vertebrates. And then I stopped. I was like, yeah, they're not gonna like me. I'm bugged out. I'm gonna be too bugged out. They're gonna be like, yo, you the murderers, lyrical mass murderess? You what the? All right. But when he came on, his shit was just, it was so cool. It was so cool to hear and see him stand up. And everybody knew, like a lot of people knew he stuttered, but that day he shined like you forgot that he did. And that inspired me, because now I'm watching a guy from my school that I was just sitting in class with. Dude is in the movies. He's doing this. That inspired me to go crazy on the basketball court. So every game, when I was 16 and up, I'm killing everybody. Doesn't matter your name. You're getting abused. It's over. Like, I don't care. I went through that ass UDC tournaments, like, never having under 50
UDC,
points.
Tone?
Remember UDC? I played, they called me 50 plus. Ask Julian Allen.
Always ask that people.
100%. What up, y'all?
Julian
What's
Allen.
up, y'all? All y'all. Everybody. Respect, Memento, Drag, all y'all, baby. Everybody. You know, I never had under 50 points against Riverside, Omar Cook team, Kyle Cuffin team, all of them. I never had under 50, you heard? Like, never. Gauchos, Lee Church, he was number one of the #1 top players. I never
Is that
had under
PlayStation in here, the basketball player?
PlayStation.
I am PlayStation. Oh, you got it lit in here tonight. Facts.
That's my brother.
100%. Yeah, so wait.
He said UDC?
He said UDC, Tone.
Yeah.
UDC, 50 plus.
UDC to me, honestly, that's one of the best basketball tournaments ever.
My brother said that's the #1 tournament ever in them times in New York City.
Hey, salute to your brother, because he knows the facts right now. He knows.
Oh, everybody say that.
Yo, UDC was a slept-on tournament, man. Like that's where music and hip and basketball met every Saturday and Sunday.
And they had food. And they had no trees.
That's right.
It was the hottest
I'm gonna bring back another memory. Before the first game. Remember the Jamaican girls had their game on the other court?
Yeah, 100%.
Jamaican girls, 100%. They had the basketball with no backboard.
Oh, that's right.
In the mornings.
In the mornings. That's right. 100%.
That's a fact.
Okay, so let's.
That's crazy.
So, okay, so that 9 to 13 age years, you going to school with Drag On then?
We went to we went to just junior high school together. Just junior high school. Like we knew each other when we was younger, but because he lives across the street from me. I'm from the second section, he's from the first section. We have 3 sections in Bronx there. So like when we used to go to school, I'll go get him some time and wait for him in his building, in his hallway, or in the crib, or he come, you know what I mean? Or I'll go to other people, B Brown crib, and go get them. You feel me? And we just talk like that. And we get on the bus or the train or we walk. Either way. And then our way is, you know, it's different. We had to deal with gangs and stuff like that as young kids. As young kids, we had to fight against the gangs. You had to ask Latin Kings, everybody. We used to have to get it in. So we're playing the ball without outlet, and we had to stay safe and protect each other. Like, I'm talking about jumping off the back of buses. Like, you know how you flip the bus? You flip it up, and you jump off the back of that joint, and it's moving. You hit the train under the train joint, under the train station, and you hit the back of that joint. Ooh, oh, damn. Then you get out, you go help your brother. But this is the way we was designed. These people are different. Like, everybody's designed different. So I'm getting back to the ball. We had fun playing in IS 116. We taught each other how we stuck to get, like, sticking together is the best option. Appreciating other people's talent is the best option. Showing respect is the best option. Like, drag had game. My man LJ was the first person we seen dunk at that age, like, with 2 hands, monkey dunking. It was just fun, man. Like, monkey dunking. And that leads me, he's monkey dunking it. So now, in that age, though, I'm starting to play AAU basketball with the Broncos, with Doc. Like Herb brought up. Like I right back brought up. You know, so playing with Doc, I'm playing with Jason Williams, Jay Williams that played at Duke. I'm playing with my man Desmond Harrod from Brooklyn that broke Kenny Anderson's record, his scoring record in New York City. I'm playing with Larry Jennings, one of the top Catholic school players in New York City. I'm playing with all type Jeff McMillan, one of the top big men in New York City as well, who went to USC. Shout out to Jeff McMillan. He went to USC and
so you didn't play for Gauchos Riverside?
Yeah, that's the thing, Tony. We're going to get to all that with him. That's why I say Carl's story is crazy. Carl you never rocked the Riverside Gauchos and all those type of teams, right?
You know what? You know, as an individual that watched Michael Jordan a lot and who was very competitive, I literally had to show myself I could make these teams because everybody was talking about how special these guys were, and I just got finished killing some of these guys in the summer. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go try out for Riverside. I took me and my man Lance King. We went to Riverside. We went there, went to try out. I made the team. You get what I'm saying? And I never went back. I just wanted to show myself I could do it.
You just wanted to make the team. That's the story.
You one of them niggas that just, I just bagged.
Don't. I told my brother.
You one of them niggas that just got the number just to see if you can get the number.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Nah, it was funny back then. You get the box for nothing. You just get it, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Okay, so you figure 13 is when you say it's time to turn up.
Nah, I'm gonna keep an affinity. I think like 12, yo.
12?
Like, yo, seeing that, like I was seeing too much.
But wait, hold on. Sorry to cut you off, but I didn't want to get into basketball, not just yet. I'm still on you as a child walking around.
Oh, man.
And how that area is. Because let's keep it real. We know what was going on over there at that time. We know what was going on. It was dangerous over there, bro. Real talk.
You want to hear about it. You're right. It was
I want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know how you got out.
I remember we went to, we used to stay in the Bronx at my grandmother's house in the summer, like, growing up. And I remember I went over to Soundview. We were supposed to go play ball. It was like 8 of us went to go play ball against, and then we ended up playing Manhunt. I'm talking about, I'd be like 12, 13 years old. We ended up playing Manhunt against, I didn't even know these kids. We were playing Manhunt, but it was like real Manhunt. Like if they caught you, they would beat the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Real. When we went from playing ball to just playing Manhunt. That's why when I think of Soundview, I think of the craziest Manhunt I ever played in my life.
No, that's a fact. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out how, Paul escaped everything from over there. That's what I'm trying to say because, because I'm the type of person, like I play ball. You what I'm saying? When me and you spoke on the phone, I explained to you, about, that's how I'm able to, I guess, stay in the loop with these interviews because I've been around. But, I'm just saying, like, how, when I look at you and I see you on TV playing with Pittsburgh, I see you playing guarding Jason Kidd, I look at that as an accomplishment to escape what's not supposed to be escaped, bro. They don't want you to escape it.
100%.
Am I right or wrong, my dude?
No, you're right. Our whole design growing up in the projects wasn't built for us to escape. It was built to keep us trapped. It was built to process. Yeah, they didn't want to see me shine. I had a lot of different experiences with people trying to stab me, trying to shoot me, trying to chase me, coming from Kids Bay, because I'm not from that side over there and over there in Randall Avenue. And I'm coming past, Stevenson Commons, and you go past the Commons, and there's a group of dudes waiting outside, and they don't care if you play ball. New York City, New York City, different dudes. I don't care. I don't know wherever else you come from in the world. New York City people, a lot of them, they don't care if you play no ball, champ. They going rob you, punch you in your face, do whatever they're going to do to you, and take your bag or take whatever you have. So I always make sure that I can fight and I can protect myself in different ways than other people. So I try to be rare. Yeah, shit. I had to be rare at this joint, man. My uncle taught me. He was a mixed martial arts dude. My next door neighbor was martial arts dude. My other people do other stuff. We got to get down. I got to learn that. I got to protect myself in a different way. You might think you getting into whatever you get into, but if you earn something, you earned it. You worked for that, okay? Because I don't just go out of just go off the case. But anyway, yeah, and in different places.
You was doing karate at that time? You definitely was fucking with if you was doing karate at that time, you definitely was fucking with Bruce Leroy and Show Enough.
Knock it off. You already know. Who's the master? What? Man, accepting your pizza that Daddy Freeze pizza. You know what I mean?
Nigga, please. Facts. Hell yeah.
But,
yeah, so
you feel me? I'm doing that, so I'm doing all that, and like when I'm going to these games, certain people try to take something from me at these train stations. Coming back from practices, we used to have practice like at 7 something or 6 something in the Broncos at 28th Street, and then I gotta go all the way from the Bronx on the train and go all the way to 28th Street, and that's like almost 2 hours, champ. So I'm getting there, and like I'm doing my thing, and then you get back, and then now you get on the train, there's people trying to rob you. There's people trying to, snatch something from you. This group of people walking through the train, and they want to yap you, they want to rob you. And I can't let it go down. Like, so I maneuver the smart way. If I see dudes coming from that way right there, it's like 5 or 6 of them. Champ, I'm trying to move through the cars. I'm going through the cars. I'm not trying to be superhero, man. So I'm trying to tell you, I strategically moved through New York the right way. If I'm in
I feel you.
You get me? You got to be smart. There's no need to be tough, even if you can fight well.
Earlier, right?
Like late night, don't get in an empty-ass car in the train. You's a fool.
Yeah, you stupid. You stupid. You got to move. You got to move. And then even look, it's 100%. Like, you got to learn the way. You got to learn the way. Your man was saying something, Tone, my bad.
In his head out, that's pause. That's the card you get.
That's a fact. All right, so you figure 13 now. You say 12 years old, calls like, I got to figure out a way to start killing these dudes, getting on their level, or go surpass them. So at this time, was Carl had in his mind, because you said you went to Riverside just to get on the team just because, are you thinking that you're better or just as good as these dudes? Because let's keep it real. In the basketball world, it seems like it's big, but it's real small, the basketball world. So everybody knows who's who. Everybody knows who the name people are. It's all a hype. It's no different than the music business. They make the person who they want to be hot.
Hey, that's a fact, man. Like, this is what's going down now. Like, what we got going on now, you got a bunch of people who keep regurgitating these other people that's on this shit. It's annoying. They keep putting up the same basketball players like they represent all of us in New York. every single time. Like, what's the sense of keep putting up all these other, there's 90 million basketball players in New York, but there's only a selective few that's really done it, and they've done it well. And you can
you're
see,
one of them. No, you're one of
I
them.
appreciate
No,
that.
you're one
and
of
you
them.
see how I'm
No,
one of
I'm
them, and I
serious.
get kicked to the side.
No, because you was in the Big East. No,
You
because
feel
you
me?
was
I
in the Big
appreciate
East.
you. I
No, because
appreciate
you was in the Big East. No, because if you was in like the MAC conference, I would be like, yeah, he's nice, but he's not real. The Big East is tough. You played Ben Gordon.
Yeah, facts.
You played Jason Kidd.
Facts. Shout out to Jason Kidd. Respect. Thank you, Jason Kidd, too, for everything.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I want to get out. Yeah, so I always felt that for you to be in the Big East, for you to be playing Olympic basketball, for you to, get to these levels, that's why I'm asking you, at the age of 12, 13, did you feel that you were better than a lot of, because you said you didn't really start playing until you was like 12, 13 years old. So at that time, in your mind, are you like, I got to be better, or I am better? Because you said right now at that time, I got a little handle.
I have to work. Like, I'll start working on, like, my handle. My left hand is getting better. Now I'm ODing with my left hand. And, finding out that I was actually left-handed from the beginning. And from my dad, I found that out way later, though. And I'm just like, yo, it's funny. So I worked on every part of the game.
Wait a minute. You saying that you was a lefty at first, but you taught yourself to shoot basketball with the right hand?
Yeah, I'm naturally lefty. Like, my pops
he was right-handed.
He lied to me. He wanted
That's
me to.
crazy.
He was saying he was right-handed, and he learned that later that he really was left-handed.
Yeah, like literally, my whole no bullshit, till I was like 20-something. Like, till I was 20-something years old, I thought I was right-handed the whole time. But I was wondering how this. My pops is like, no, I played baseball. My pops is from St. Croix. And he played baseball, he was in the Army and everything else. And he sung it, on Motown and everything, got a record, everything. So, Yeah, my pops wrote his own songs and everything. He's on Motown, got his own song on YouTube. You can cry if you want to. It's called If You Want To, everything. So, like, he was already singing in Pittsburgh. He was singing in Pittsburgh before I got here. Like, he told me stories later.
Wait a minute. So, wait. Was that one of the reasons why you chose Pittsburgh?
No, look, I found that out later after I got to Pitt. Like, he told me, you know what struck him was a female. A female struck him. He's thinking about a lady from Weston House that he used to talk to. And he thought about Pittsburgh, and now he started coming back with a gang of stories. Now I'm like,
your father was in a group, or he had his own song?
He was in the group. He wrote the song. It's like on YouTube, he wrote the song If You Want To. The Carousels.
The Carousels.
I heard of Carousels.
My brother's one of those digging in the crates dudes. He's like, he knows a lot of old school records.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Say it again.
I got like 5 songs by that Carousel.
That's crazy.
Hey, man, If You Want To is the first one. He wrote it. It's called, it says M. Krauser right there. You can see it right there on the record. There you go.
Oh, damn. What's his name, Simple? What's his name, Simple?
He's singing it. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't sample that shit.
That's crazy. Give him a bomb, Tone. So he's perfect for the platform. He got music in his blood. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. My dad wrote that song right there.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So
at 9, we got to 13, 14 years old, right? When I got to 13, 14 years old, I felt like I got to work. I'm watching all these guys in the NBA. I got to work. I'm watching all these other basketball players play street ball. They used to play in college. I got to work. So I started doing my thing, and it started working out for me, staying in the park when people didn't want to, when it was cold, when it was, when people had shootouts. When they had shootouts and the shit was going down, and the bullets, when I'm in the projects and the bullets is passing my face and I'm doing a reverse layup and the bullet went past my face. And if I would have done a spin move, I'd have got shot and it hit off the pole. And I'm making a layup. Somebody scream out the window, "Shorty, get upstairs. Yo, get your upstairs." Nah, I'm working out. They need to stop shooting. Nah, I kept balling. this is what we go through in New York City in the projects, fam. Like, I was determined because, fam, it's either stay here and figure it out and do something else, or work hard and get right and get to the light. I got to get to the light. I got to get to the Rucker. I got to get to these other places because I felt in the beginning I was only going to make it to the NBA for street ball. I didn't know about college and nothing that. I didn't know about college yet. I didn't know about none of that.
That's crazy, right? So,
Wait, hold on. So there was like nobody like I don't want to say like no one letting you know like, yo, you got to do, this is what you got to do to get to the next level.
well,
like,
I think that's later on down the line because he says Julius Allen played a big Jules played a big.
So he's only talking about like 12, 13 years old.
Right, yeah, right now he's finding himself at 13 right now. He's saying that he thought that street ball was the only way he would get to the NBA.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Lil Shag and his team, too.
When I was a little young, I thought you had to go through the Rucker to get to the NBA. I really thought.
That's a fact. That's what I thought, too.
When I was young, I thought you had...
If you seen Skip to My Lou story real quick, and you from New York, and you right there, and I'm like, yo, hold on, son. He wasn't getting like, he wasn't known for, you know what I mean, that, like crazy killing. And now look, he's getting like promotional this off of that game out there in Manhattan, and playing against playing with the N1 team out there. So I'm like, yo, like when he's there, he got to Fresno State. After getting to Fresno State, I was like, yo, son, I rock with dude. Everything New York, anybody in New York, I was rocking. So I watched, I saluted, I respected. And I always show love to everybody in New York. So that's
what I was saying about you. In those years in college, it was like the Big East was New York out. Remember? Every team had a New York player. And you was the one for New York. I'm trying to tell you, Richard. It was like when you came on, it was like, you know what I mean? That's where niggas knew you from, though.
Yeah, the X, baby. Right over left to the left, baby. Yeah, the X, baby.
The X was lit. But man, let's go back to, okay, so now, where are you seeing, you're seeing all these guys play at Rosedale Park?
Rosedale Park, I'm seeing them play.
What was that like?
Yo, that was bananas, because you could see Aunt Pell, man. You could see anybody that you wanted. Like I said, from Speedy Williams, Reggie Freeman. You can see Maniac. You can see Speedy Williams. What's my man name? Troy Truesdale. God bless the dead. You can see Troy Truesdale come through and body some Terminator, Predator. You can see all of these different guys. They were all coming.
My cousin Damon Lopez was doing this thing at that time.
Appreciate you, Ab. Yeah, Damon Lopez, all of them.
You know him?
Bruce and Isaiah. Damon Lopez, I might have seen him before. I don't know him personally. You know what I mean? So I just respect. You know, it's all love and respect. But all of these players, like they were the people I'm watching, because it's like, yo, if I feel like I want to be good, I gotta be able to be better than them. Like, you're in my park and you playing, so I gotta be one of those representatives from my park that's actually one of the best ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was my thing. You know, I had to be one of the best people in my park. I got to be that dude. So to be that dude, I got to bust everybody ass in the park, and I got to be one of the first people they see. So Master Rob and those guys start taking a liking to me. And Dedrick Irvin and those guys used to be in there. You know, Kyrie Irving dad. He used to come in the park. They used to be like, I'm talking about Darko Milicic used to come in the park. All type of different people like
Milicic?
Yeah, he came in there. Like, people, yo, look, the park is monumental. OG Juan and them, like I said, Jay, all of them. There's more people. I'm talking about Lord Tariq, you was playing, they performed at the Pathmark tournament in the park. All of this is going on in the Pathmark tournament. Like, bananas. Like, the joint was so lit. And I'm playing what? I'm playing 15 and under, 18 and under, and unlimited.
Yeah.
I'm playing all three. I'm killing it. Like, I'm getting buckets and all that. Like, so, you feel me? Kevin Morris and all them dudes, different people. I was getting out everybody.
From UConn?
Nah, he went to Georgia Tech. He's supposed to be like the next step after Steph.
Yeah, I remember him.
Georgia Tech, the joint after that.
Yeah.
It was like, everybody who they was talking about was like that. I showed them that they wasn't. You feel me? Like it go, but it was like because I went to Stevenson. When I went to Stevenson, I'm dunking on. And God, I'm sorry, yo, Willie Shaw, my man, my brother, all up. You and Jay, you know I love you. And I dunked on him and J.C. Mathis down the middle. Bang! Like showing people I got.
Yo, he
hot.
said, hold on. You talking about the boys that went to Kennedy?
Yeah,
Big Mathis
Kennedy,
went to Michigan.
They was number one.
Yeah.
Who knocked that number one off? Who did that? That old black man. I tell
that old black fashion. You dropped on Kennedy?
Knocked them off. Look, I had to give them 30, 40 balls. Crazy. When you know you fell off one part of the season, you jump back on the next part. That was me. I was messed up with the grades.
And yo, we not apologizing for your truth, man. We not apologizing on this podcast for your truth. If you kill some niggas and this part of the story, yo, we not apologizing.
Yeah, let it be known.
Let it be known.
That goes good with that. Yeah, Tom.
I kicked a lot of
I
ass.
respect your story because you could have took the easy boat. You could have took the you could have took the easy route and said, yo, no, I made the team of Riverside. I made the team of Gauchos. I can go play with some other nice niggas. You said, nah, I don't want to be Goliath. I want to be David. Like, yo, I want to be the giant killer.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I wasn't that guy. Like, you know, I can't do that. That's being like, that's weird. That's soft to me. That's take the easy route stuff. I never had nothing easy. Nobody ever gave me anything. Like, no boy, I had to earn everything. I had to earn my name. I had to earn my stripes. I had to fight. I had to do stuff.
Yo,
I almost got shot mad times. Nobody's going to tell me nothing about coming from New York City and being and know nothing. Like, nothing. I'm talking about
every time you threw that X up in college, it was like you threw that X up for all that shit. It was like, yo, y'all niggas going crazy because I just made an N1. Nigga, I almost got killed for this shit.
Throw the X up.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that's the mentality. That's because it's a fact.
Yeah.
I almost got killed. Like, bro, I appreciate it. I almost really got bodied like multiple times. Being at school, getting to school, and then when I got to pick coming back home, they tried to set me up and kill me. Like all type of stuff. Like I'm telling you, when you get
wait. Let's rewind it a little bit. You said coming home from Pittsburgh in college, you say they tried to set you up and kill you?
Yeah, mad times. Yeah, shit is wicked. This is wicked. This is real life.
Man, hating shit, or they thought you was up?
Yeah, some hate shit. You don't have to do nothing. This is what you, look, you learn this as a kid in New York. You can frustrate somebody by your face. You can frustrate somebody by the way you dress, your presence. You could be a bum dude and still be good looking better than the other person and still frustrate the shit out of them. And they be like, yo, no, I don't like something. Why he get rhythm from the females? He getting this and that. Look, it gets different. So all I'm saying is, the reason why I had to learn how to protect myself, because your charisma and your character sometimes in that light that God shines from you within you, it shines over other people that's believing in the darkness and that's being consumed by darkness. So those people negatively, they approach you and everything else with a negative mindset.
Speaking of darkness, shout out to my boy Chocolate Bar in the building.
Oh, shout out to Ron. Facts. Black
the motherfucker. That's my nigga though.
Facts.
Facts. So
yes,
all that. Yeah, what you got?
No, because I'm just like, yo, I heard you say you went to Stevenson, and I'm like,
yeah, Stevenson was crazy.
But they call it Steve-O, right?
Yeah, Steve-O, the Vote. We call it the Vote.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve-O, the Vote. So, AKA Rikers. AKA Rikers Island.
Yeah, the only reason why I say that is because when Kenny was on here, he said he was going to go there. Y'all would have fucking destroyed New York City. Yo,
he's from right up the block. We
do you know what y'all would have done to New York City, bro?
We would have destroyed everybody.
Everybody. It would have been so crazy.
But people don't know.
Everything. I had to put my phone on the charger, make sure we get everything for the night.
Good shit. People don't know. People don't know this shit though, right? We wasn't allowed. My brother. My brother, if we wasn't allowed fans, we was the only school that wasn't allowed fans at home games. So
Why?
all this shit, because of losing Isaiah and Rock and Ray and the rest of them, and because of, you know, I'm saying this jokingly, and because of those guys in the Bloods beating up people after the game. You know, after their games back then, they used to finish them dudes and wash them up, and it got different back then. You know, I don't know who else participated. I'm just saying. And I ain't saying those guys participated. I'm just saying in that era.
He said he said
they had
Southview niggas from that area.
Yeah, that area.
He said they was wilding. He said they was wilding in Skate Key. He said they was running through Skate
Key. In the Key, AKA the Key. Look, young fella, I'm watching dudes get played out. I'm talking about niggas. What? Yo, what you talking about? Yo, let's go. Yo, Mo, look, it was so real. I seen a dude get snuffed for his skates. Macho, what up? I seen a dude get snuffed for his skates. And the dude took his skates and kept skating, like put on the skates and skated around.
That's crazy.
Like, fam, you wear those dudes skates just because he had skates and he didn't have
Shout
no
out to the
skates.
Danza Project in the building. That's a fact.
But my man Boogie Black used to kill Skate Key. Shout out to Boogie Black. Boogie Black from Bronxdale Projects, Lindell Nelson. Yo.
Okay. So 13, 14, 15. Who are some of the guys that you playing with and running around with? That like from the dirt, from the mud, shooting in the gym era. Who would you say is your main dude that you ball with at a young age that's a part of everything of getting to Pittsburgh?
Yo, yeah, I know y'all know him too, man, but y'all don't really know him. This dude named Isaac. Yeah, his dude named Isaac was spectacular, man. He was special, man. He was humble. He was strong. He was very strong-willed. He cared about other people, but at the same time, his mentality to attack and conquer was like a king. And he just believed in conquering courts. Like, it was just like, yo, who's the best here? I gotta kick your ass. And we gotta go to Castle Hill Projects. Who's that? And salute to Kenny Satterfield. If he's the king of that court, I gotta show him he's not the king. I gotta go over there and win. So we played. Yeah, Kenny Satter's my brother, and we had a lot of battles. But I used to come over there and win a lot, a lot. And so we went. My brother C. Nick, Carl Nickerson, went to St. Raymond's. Get what I'm saying? That's my brother. Yeah, man, that's my brother, man. You know, and Darnell Miller, salute to Darnell Miller. You know, D. Miller from St.
D. Miller, too.
I was out in L.A. with D. Miller.
Salute to Matt Gunther. Salute to all of you fellas, man. Like, those guys, like, playing. I used to watch those guys, Majestic Mapping those guys, man. I used to watch those guys play. Omar Cook, my brother. You know, Mark McCarroll played at Christ the King with these different people. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different people, man. And I'm talking about all of these dudes. Like, I used to play with Ryan Gomes in prep school. Like, he played in the NBA too. Like, I'm just saying, we still in high school. And I'm watching them because I was so thirsty watching them playing in that Catholic school battle. I wanted to play in Catholic school just so I could play against them. But I kind of wanted to go to like a school like O'Hallows or some other brand so I can get there and play against them so I can shine and show them, chill, y'all not better than me. So I had to make it a point to beat these dudes playing in Gauchos. I made Gauchos team. It was me and Talik Brown supposed to be in the backcourt. I hurt my ankle in practice. Now I can't practice. Now I can't play. So Big Dave and them, they cut me. And
Dave Jones?
Yeah, Dave Jones. Big Dave Jones. He got me out of here. So I said, I asked him, could I go to the tournament in Providence? They was going to a tournament. I got better that week. I healed myself, put ice on it, hood joint, did the hood rules, put ice on it. And then after that, guess what? My joint healed. I was raining one Saturday, and I went down with my man Shannon, salute to Shannon McKinnon. I went down there. He took me to the Broncos 28th Street. I started playing in a pickup game, which I thought was a pickup game. And then we sat on the bench. An older Italian man comes out of some cage-looking ball pen type of like office. with gates and stuff on it and the windows. I was like, what type of is this, man? What did I walk into? Small gym, tiny. I was like, what is this? I ain't never seen a gym like this. So I'm bugging, and it's all of these different dudes. The gym is packed. It's loud. I was like, oh, this is crazy. I like it. And I like crazy stuff. Like crazy, I like stuff like that. Because I'm a shine out. I want to shine the best. So, yo, dude, the coach comes out, little tiny man, curly hair, comes out, waddles, blows the whistle. Everybody, man, loud. Whoa, everybody, to the bleachers, to the bleachers. Yo, everybody get their ass to the bleachers, no matter what, how that sound, which just happened. Everybody like, what the hell just happened? Where that man voice at? What? And I'm talking about the legendary Paul Doc Naselli, my father, my second father right there. Broncos, student athlete Broncos, salute to all my Bronco brothers, the real ones. Not the other guys like Malloy and the rest of those guys. Not them guys. Those guys got to stay away. Those two game type of guys that play two game, get the fuck out of it. No, you're not a Bronco brother. We don't protect you. Don't want you there. You stay over there, good brother. And you too, good sir. Whoever stay over there. We don't like it. Yo, so anyway, back to live action. Fuck, they be talking about they trying to piggyback off the stuff I say off of my good interviews and stuff like that. No, I know I do a good job, but I see you don't show respect. No, we not doing it. So back to live action. I did that shit like a battle rapper just now. You know what I mean? I felt like DNA one of them dudes just now. Yo, so yeah. Yo, we was in the gym and said, this shit. Yo, he was in the gym and the man said, we're gonna pick 4 teams. I don't hear no BS. I don't hear nothing else. You guys come in and play as hard as you can. You might make a team. You might not. I said, make a team? What the hell am I in? Like, this shit ended up being a tryout for the Broncos. And I end up knowing this after he picked the first team when I was on the second team. This dude comes to me with a mustache and shit. Old as hell, looking diesel brolic. Like, short dude, though. Big head, big strong head. But see the headline shit. It was crazy. I was like, yo, he looked mad old, like somebody teacher, like a substitute. He looked different. Like, 100%.
Like a substitute.
Yo, 100% was wrong, man. He killed me. Like, I was
like the Hogan mustache?
Yeah, like, why you here? Like, you look like you do LA Fitness every day. Like, this shit, what's wrong with you? Why you that strong? Like, the shit was wild. But he was like 6 foot. He's only like 6 foot or 5'11". Yo, it was Jay Williams. The dude asked me, you know how to throw alleys?
With the Duke?
From Jersey, 100% from Duke. Old ass dude, he looked the same way, old ass shit. You see his ass? Oh, Mr. Williams ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
you say he looked like a grown man with a big head back in the days?
No, his head was crazy, peaky in the brain, and that big head on NBA Jam Bob. It was bananas, OD. It was strength in the forehead. It was strength around the head. The cranium was bananas. It was uplifting. Yo.
It was uplifting.
Yo, look, we gotta stay on track.
Oh shit!
Yo, but he gonna ask me
Jay
like,
Williams.
yeah, shout out to Jay Williams, man. All love, man. Don't worry about the incident in the hotel, man. We good. Don't worry about it. I ain't know about it. Yo, so the man, Jay, man, like, he said, yo, can you throw alley-oops? I said, yeah, I can throw alleys. I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, B. And I could hear you when it's from New York. It sound weird. It sound different that time. And you know, New Yorkers back then, that age, back then, yo, our mouth was crazy back then. Our mouth was very disrespectful. And so, you know, anyway, we playing the game. I come down. The dude points up. I throw him a good alley. Yo, son, I'm telling you the truth. He caught this joint from the right side, brought it this way, and banged that joint.
Jay Williams?
Yeah! Look.
Crazy.
Yo, Champ, his legs was OD strong, like he was in a triathlon for every year of his life after 5. It was bananas. Like, his legs was OD strong. His calves, quads, everything, okay? And I'm like, yo, this dude look like this is stupid. Why is he that strong? Why does he jump this high? And he was like, they told me who he was, like days later. I still didn't know what the dude was. So, yo, I'm playing in the game. We playing in the game. I did that. Now, next time we playing the same game. This is 6'6" dude, long arms, dark skin. He looked like no bull. He looked like Michael Blackston's younger nephew. Like, but he's like no bull. But he's bald head, got the Caesar. He looked like his nephew, the oldest nephew. Yo, this crazy, fam. Desmond Harrod. He got mad jokes, too.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what school did he wind up going to?
See, he went to UNLV first and then Seton Hall. He could jump out the gym. He was bananas. I seen him jump on 2 7-footers.
Yes.
Yo, that AAU, that team, same game. That
Yo,
same
your team is stacked.
Yo, we had the illest look. We had a movie talking about follow the Broncos. That you can follow the Broncos. We had a movie. We beat every top team from DeMar Johnson, Keith Bogan, Jason Forte, all of them. We had DeMar Johnson fake the back injury. He was like, yo, I'm hurt. He wasn't hurt. He said, and then he went hurt. But it was crazy. Get me? It was bad.
I'm done.
Yeah, it was bad. My love. Shout out to DeMar Johnson. I just showed you love when you're joint, too. That's my man.
Injuries.
You know, like, it was crazy,
that's
man.
The nigga that went to school with Kenny.
Yeah, he went to school with Side. Yeah. He knows
they
that.
were just talking about him last week. Right.
100%. Yeah, it's my man. Like, he got us all love. But it's just a fact, though. Like, we got to tell facts. Like,
you got Trey Woodell in the building.
Salute to Trey Woodall. What up, baby? My big brother.
He went to
Jersey, New York in the house at the same damn time.
Killer. Yo, he's a dog right there, too. Facts.
Yo. And salute to my brother Tariq, man. Tariq Francis and Little Reek, man, playing for, my man playing for First Love Christian Academy, man. He's out there rocking right now. Please check him out. All schools, everybody. Tariq Francis, man. He's a problem. Point guard, bananas. If I say it, it's the truth. You know I don't give out love. Back a lot back,
true.
My brother.
That's true. Yeah, that's when we gonna get to that. Okay, so wait. Yeah. This Broncos team, you guys would look. Are there more?
Yeah, Larry Jennings right there, that's was a big bananas. 3. Huh?
Right there, that sounds like a big Jennings,
3. Yo, man. Even, I used to bring, it was so crazy. It was so crazy on the Broncos. We had my man, Jerome, not Jerome Coleman, Jason Coleman. Jason Coleman, straight shooter, played at Coney Island. We had like 3 Coney Island dudes. My man, Torrey. My man, Deshaun. We had Eric King. We had he played at Lincoln too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He used to play
the big
for
man. He went to Georgetown, right?
Nah. Oh, St. John's, my brother. Eric King.
He's a big man though, right?
Eric King's like a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a 3.
I see
nice. He used to be nice, man. Peace, Trayvon. I mean Trey. I said Trayvon, but yeah. Like we used to kill Sebastian Telfair team, the Lightning, with Curtis Sumter and all of them. We used to go through these teams. I'm talking about we used to kill TJ Ford team, McDaniel Ewing team, that Texas team, go through these teams. We used to kill Devin Harris and them, and Kobe Carl, George Carl, and George and Greg Popovich is sitting under the basket like this with their joints crossed. I can't cross my legs because shit too big. It's different. Pause. And I was like, but they doing that, the Cajun way, they sit the Cajun way. And, that ain't for us. So they sit there like this. And they talk to me after the game. We love how you make the game so easy for other people. Because in AAU, you're playing with a lot of different personalities. So I was trying to show the people, I paid attention to Jason Kidd and Gary Payton and these guys for a reason, because they can play with anybody and get them to play better. They uplifted people's game. So I was doing this from UDC with my man Mel Isaac and Julius Allen and the rest of them. I'm uplifting everybody because I have to show and prove every time. Every time that I belong here, because I went to I'm from the projects. I'm brown skinned. I'm from, my mom's is this, and that. This is all the stuff that people know about. And it's all the stuff they use to try to push me down and keep me down. So I use all of this as motivation to get out, to show other people. I remember eating cereal at nighttime, and every time I came back from Pitt, and every time I came back somewhere, I would look in the windows and sometimes look for kids eating cereal in the window. And one day I seen it, and I said, God bless, I make it to the NBA, man. I'm going to buy my projects back like Shaq did, and I'm going to renovate these joints, and I'm going to take care of these people, and I'm going to do something better than what anybody's ever seen, instead of giving my people money and packs and stuff for drugs and all that to interrupt other people's lives. Because I was one of those kids whose lives got interrupted. And nobody cares. Is what I'm saying. They're not going to care. So you got to make them care.
That's
you
real
feel
shit.
me? I'm different. Like, for real. Like, my uncle is one of the top American gangsters. Like, and I don't
Who's
talk about none of
FH
this.
Dollars? Who's FH Dollars?
Hey, FH Dollars, all love, my brother. I don't know, but God bless you right now.
Put me on this. Laugh out loud. Facts.
Respect is respect, my brother. You feel me?
Did you have the scoring title at UDC for one summer?
UDC? Yeah, I got, look, I'm telling you, 50 plus. That was my nickname, was 50 plus. There was nothing under that. Every time they giving me that another ass Slam magazine right after, like this. You get that shit. 50 plus. Everybody. That's how I broke my elbow in UDC, dunking on Lee Church and them. I fell on my neck, head, elbow, and broke it. I didn't get. I played with a broken elbow from 16 years old and up until I got to Pitt and got surgery. That's how I got to Pitt and I got the surgery on all this shit right here.
Facts.
All this shit. I had a broken elbow. I had a handicap. Do people understand? My elbow, broken bones and the shit. I couldn't extend it all the way. So every time I walked, it hurt. I was in pain. Every time I went somewhere, I just never showed my pain. I have a high tolerance for it. So I can't. It's New York. You can't show people you in pain. Yeah. Like, it's just real. I don't have money for surgeries. I don't have money, like, none of that. Like, we just going through this. Like, it's just, you gonna get it how you get it. And I'm telling you.
At this time, okay, so at this time, with going to the Broncos, going to 28th Street, and in New York, and where you're from, in your area, this is when all of the, because remind you, there was nowhere in the Bronx, I would have to say, I did my little research, that area was crazy with like gang shit.
Yeah, like where Fat Joe and them from.
That's what I'm saying. So all of that is going on at this time.
Yeah, my mom used to